First climb of the morning. Coming up Saddleback Mountain. She's a doozy. Beautiful. So I'm about 99% certain that if there were paddles with that canoe right here, we would have taken it. But there's no paddles, so we can't do it. Bummer. We're actually going to do it. This is Eddy Pond, right at the base of Saddleback Mountain, which we're proceeding to climb right now. Behold, the staircase to Saddleback. This one's not that bad. I know it's gonna get worse. A lot of stone steps. This is the most signage we've had on the trail since we started. Karen, Blaze, Karen, AG sign. Oh, beautiful morning. This hike up is nice. Very, very nice. It's beautiful. Birds are beautiful. Been hearing that same bird ever since we got here. Oh, it's gorgeous. Well, we're about to the summit of something. Is this the main Saddleback or another trail? What will the sign say? I see another sign up on the top of that next mountain too. It's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. 360 degrees. There's even a little pond up here. That's cool. That is Alpine Pond right there. Wow. Oh, it's a side trail to the ski lodge. Yeah, there's a ski resort on Saddleback Mountain. Yes, apparently we can go down to the lodge, 1.7 miles. That way, they got like a bar and restaurant, stuff like that, but we don't need any of that. Onto the summit, over there. It's a town of Rangeley Lakes down there. Rangeley, whatever you want to call it, but there. But I can practically almost see the building that we ate lunch in yesterday. So that's Sarge's pub or whatever, right next to the water. That's cool. This is very, very much so kind of reminding me of Franconia Ridge. A little more mellowed down. Kind of reminds me of the Roan Highlands a little bit too. But having it with its own way, own characteristics. Yeah. Roan Highlands or Franconia Ridge. A cross between the two. It's kind of cool that I'm up here by myself too. I mean, John's behind me somewhere, but it's so quiet. I hear one bird occasionally. It's that same bird that has that really beautiful song. Just keep hearing the same song day in, day out. Which I don't mind. It's not the prettiest bird I've ever heard in my life. Saddleback Mountain. The summit. So there used to be a fire tower over there. So I still built a windbreak, which is nice. Oh man. Roan Highlands meets Franconia Ridge. It's just like it. There's a gondola. Let's see if we can get a view of the lodge. Oh God, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Oh man. Yeah, there's the lodge down there. Holy crap. Wow. That's awesome. There's John by the sign going down to the lodge. All right, Saddleback, that's the horn. We are about to go up the horn. Horn is right there. I believe that's a little Saddleback over there. If not, that could be a little Saddleback over there. Anyway, yeah, that looks more daunting than Saddleback. Almost to the summit of the horn. You can see the sign up there. There's John coming up the, I don't know if you call this the saddle. Just been out above tree line the whole way. That Saddleback up there. Oh man, it's a long climb. I would say the horn is definitely the more difficult of the two between the horn and Saddleback. about the same height, I think. Saddleback might be slightly taller. Oh. Ready to be there. The horn. Another 4,000 foot. Ski resort. Lodge down there. That's Saddleback Mountain. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the horn. The very top of it. And I would assume that right there is Saddleback Junior, where we're about to head to. Yeah. Coming up, Saddleback Junior from the horn. There's the horn, and there's Saddleback. So over that, down there, and up to here. We're almost to the top of Saddleback Junior. Nom nom nom. More mountains. Saddleback Junior. Apparently some kind of waterfall down there. You can see the top of it. You can't really see the fall of the water. Got this right here. It's not too bad. But we are going to go find a stealth site. A little ways. There's supposed to be another water source up here. With another road with stealth sites near it. We're going to try to go there. Morning, everyone. Just climbed first peak of the morning. It's about 7 a.m. on Monday. Plane's supposed to leave on Wednesday. So today, possibly today, definitely by tomorrow, will be my last day of hiking on trail. So we just made it to the top of our first peak of the morning, Lone Mountain. We're going to be going over the Spalding Mountain and the Crockers today. I want to finish by Route 27, which is the road into Stratton, or the road to Hostel of Maine. I have a resupply box at Hostel of Maine that I need to get stuff out of. If I don't end my hike at the Hostel of Maine, it's possible, because I do have all day tomorrow. I technically don't have to be at the Hostel of Maine until, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock on Wednesday morning, because my shuttle's coming to pick me up at 1. This is just enough time to give me do a little bit of laundry and shower, get ready for the plane ride home. So if I make it tonight, I might slack pack the Bigelows tomorrow. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to play today by ear, see how hard today is, see how my feet are feeling by tonight, tomorrow morning. I would love to be able to get over the Bigelows, because that was my whole intention of this trip. My whole plan was to get all of the central Maine mountains completed. And the Bigelows are the last of those, the Bigelow Range. Because after that, then it's just smooth sailing all the way to Katahdin. Katahdin's the next big mountain. So, gonna take a small little break here. After this, cruisy until we get to Spalding Mountain Lean-to. I don't think I'll need to stop there, and then we climb Spalding Mountain. And after Spalding Mountain, I think there's some sort of plaque or something that marks the completion of the final segment of the AT that Milton Avery completed back in, I think, the late 30s or something like that. So the AT was completed right up here, which is kind of cool. So we'll pass that, and then later today we're going over the Crockers, South Crocker, North Crocker, before we come down to Stratton. All right, well, that's a plan for today. Plan for the next couple days. It's all coming to an end. It's sad. This time has flown by. Maine has been beautiful. It's been awesome. It's been rugged. It has definitely been the hardest terrain I've ever done on the AT. And it's not really the peaks that are high in elevation. It's the steepness and the rockiness of the terrain. The downhills are just like straight down wet rock slabs that you could die at any moment. You know, you're constantly grabbing for tree branches, grabbing for roots off the ground. Roots, you never had roots down south. Roots are really starting to be predominant up here. It's just rugged out here. And our pace that we used to do 18 miles a day, 20 miles a day, 16 at least, through all the southern states, the mid-Atlantic states, even early New England. Went through the Whites, that got cut in half, less than half, and it's still not there yet. It's only at like, 70%, if that. So we're still moving slow. John's wanting to move fast today, but we'll see how it goes. We got a nice early start. Speaking of start, we camped by an old road, an old logging road last night. On the road, there's an old bridge. I think you saw the video of it. The bridge is completely fallen apart. I actually walked across it, walked across the planks, across the stream this morning to go find a place to use the bathroom. I don't think anybody's going to be venturing back there. Anyways, we camped right on the road. It's a wonderful night's sleep. Sound of a waterfall put me to sleep all night, or kept me asleep all night. Nice and flat. All right, we're going to get a move on. See you down there. Wasn't any fun. There's no way around this one. This blowdown. It must be recent or something. A lot of times there's little paths cut, bypassing the blowdown. I had to take my pack off to get through there. And trail maintenance has been hurt just as bad as everything else by the pandemic. Nobody's been able to come out, and because of trail closures, nobody's been able to come out and work to help maintain the trails. And trails just keep getting overgrown. So there's a lot of stuff like that. We're playing catch up. Overall, it hasn't been too bad. There's only been a few blowdowns, and most of them have had pathways cut around them. So, all right, onward. Pretty sure that's Mount Abraham up there, or though it could be that one there too. I'm not sure. Might be both of them. I think there's a fire tower on top of one of them. I thought maybe there used to be. We won't be going there, but walking along the ridge, we're getting peaks of the summit of Sugarloaf Mountain. There's a side trail up here you can take to summit that mountain if you would like, which we won't be doing. But I think it's a 4,000 footer. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'd have to look at my data book or my gut hooks. All right. Wait a minute. So the Appalachian Trail goes that way. The Appalachian Trail goes that way. But the Appalachian Trail also goes that way? I don't think a trail can go 3 ways, can it? Anyway, that's the trail to Sugarloaf Mountain. We're not going there. We're going north. 10.6 miles to Highway 27. That's our destination for the day. It is 10:17 a.m. Very, very, very doable. So let's get a move on. One Crocker, 2 Crocker. Going over both of those very soon. That's the river. Cross it. There is my rest of the day. Right up that ridge. There. On top. Right there. All the way over. Come down the other side. There's Crockers. This is the Carabasset River, south branch of the Carabasset River. Just stopped here for some water. Another through hiker is her walking up the hill there, named Skippy. Might be staying at the same hostel tonight if I make it. I'm gonna go about another mile up and try to have lunch. There's a campsite coming up. It's also the beginning of the climb up the Crockers. So here we go. I don't think I want to go that far. It's a nice spot right here. Water, campsite. Another sign. We're on Maine Highway 27, 7.3 miles. Woo, finally made it. A mile to the next one. 6.2 for the day. North Crocker Mountain. Both Crockers done. I'm on the Highway 27. I will hitchhike to the hostel. Yeah, I'm just hiking along, and whoa, 2,000 miles. I haven't hiked 2,000 miles. I will in September when I go patch up the section in Vermont. I will have hiked 2,000 miles. My 2,000 mile mark will probably be somewhere just south of Hanover, or around Killington. I don't know, somewhere around there. By the way, it's still pretty cool. That means 2,000 miles that way to Springer Mountain. You know, passing that 2,000 mile mark back there, you know, even though it's not my 2,000 miles, it's still kind of, it's a weird feeling knowing, because now every time I look at like Guthooks or AWOL's guide, you know, my guidebooks, I'd be looking at mileage numbers that are over 2,000 now. It just feels so foreign. It means there's only 192 miles left of the AT. Now, granted, I still got to do Vermont, but yeah, just wild. I'm almost done. My section hike will be done in less than a year. It's kind of cool. Oh, that was a long day. Finally, about 6:35 p.m. and we are now arriving at Maine Route 27, I believe it is, in Carrabassett Valley, Maine, which is also the path to, or the route to Stratton, Maine, and the Hostel of Maine, which is where I'll be going tonight. My food is there waiting for me. There it is. Let's try to find a ride. I'll call the hostel. They should come pick me up. Well, this is the Hostel of Maine. John's packing up, getting ready to take off. This is where we're gonna say our farewells. He's gonna continue north, and I get to stay here in this beautiful hostel one more night, and then get shuttled to the airport tomorrow. I don't get to keep this nice room though. They're kicking me down to the bunk room. Too expensive for my taste. But there was just a gear explosion in here. Everything's cleaned up. Had our own personal bathroom and shower, which was amazing. I've already used it twice. Very clean too. Hello there, everyone. It's been about 3 weeks since I got home from Maine. Back to work, returned to life as normal. Yeah, I kind of didn't film much at the very end of the hike. It was mostly uneventful. I think I left you where I was at the Hostel of Maine in Carrabassett Valley, and John had just taken off. We just said our farewells. He ended up summoning Katahdin. I think it was about a week and a half later. So his hike was successful. I think I got a pic of his summit shot. Here it is. I still haven't seen him. We haven't met up to talk about it, but we did text message back and forth quite a bit. But his cousin ended up meeting him in Monson, and hiked the rest of the way with him. So congratulations, John. You did it. I know you still got a few miles left to do down in some of the other states, just like I do. But we'll get it done this year. But yeah, it was a great hike. Western Maine, Southern Maine, whatever you want to call it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The mountains are rugged, difficult. Some of the toughest terrain I've ever done in my life. But it's completely worth it. It's gorgeous. The Hostel of Maine was amazing. Justin and Melanie, the owners, they will pretty much do anything for you. I really thought about trying to hike the next day to go to East Flagstaff Road, which is on the other side of the Bigelows. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video. Ended up not doing it because there was a road closure that would have made the shuttle cost like $90 or something like that. It was something crazy because they'd have to go all the way down and around, and it would be like an hour-long shuttle, whereas before that road was closed, it was only like a 20-minute shuttle. So I decided not to do it. But now, knowing what I know now, I wish I would have, because there were some other people at the hostel who were getting dropped off there the next morning, and had I gone ahead and done that, then I could have just got a ride back when they were being dropped off, and we would have been able to split the shuttle 3 ways. But I didn't know that at the time, but it's no big deal. So I got it all planned out for next year. I'm going to be hiking from Maine 27 to Katahdin. I should be able to do it in about 2 weeks. The cool part is I think it was August 13th. Actually, I know it was August 13th, 2012 was the very first day that I stepped foot on the Appalachian Trail in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And my plan is to summit Katahdin on August 13th of 2022. It'll be 10 years to the day, from the day that I stepped onto the trail for the first time to the day that I finished the trail. So that's something to look forward to for next year. But in the short term, 1 month from tomorrow, I will be heading back to the AT in Vermont. I'm going to be hiking from North Adams, Massachusetts, which is just south of the Vermont-Massachusetts state line, all the way to Hanover, which is just past the New Hampshire-Vermont state line, so the entire state of Vermont. I'm going to do it in 2 weeks. A couple friends of mine are going to meet me in Manchester Center, and they're going to have a car. They're not necessarily going to be hiking with me. They're just going to be meeting me at night, maybe assisting me, doing slack packs, shuttling me into town, stuff like that. So it'll be a fun trip. John might even join me for a small section of that trip too, because part of the section is one of the sections he still has to make up. So that might get to hike with John again. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining me, watching my videos, joining me on this hike. I love making the videos. I'm going to continue doing it on my next 2 hikes and all my hikes in the future after the AT. So that's it for this one. Like I said, I'll be back in about a month with a new series of videos of my Vermont section hike. So I will see you then. See you down there.